Whew. It has been a rough morning here on our homestead. Around midnight this morning, our trail cam went off, and I got footage of our half of our flock being murdered. Like half of our chickens are gone, dead. My husband went out with his gun to really take a look at what was going on. We were thinking it was a bear or something, but we got the culprit on camera, and it was a complete mess, a massacre. And not only the chickens, but our orchard, there's like no fruit in our orchard. We have such weird weather, pests, wildlife, like it's intense. We're not giving up. We're gonna move forward. So that's homestead life. It humbles you real quick.
Mommy, they're dead. They're dead.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
There's two.
Oh my goodness. Boys, back away, back away. Okay, so here's what happened. This was the A-frame chicken coop that we built. We have hardware cloth dug even under the ground, but something literally got into the chicken coop through here. So this metal, you can see it right there, and you can see the hairs of whatever it was literally ripped it open and got in through there. And then, as you can see, the crime scene here, there was a serious struggle and a massacre that happened. Put them into this large enclosure and barricaded the entire coop along the sides with logs and bricks. We don't have hardware cloth on this, but they were doing good for weeks here. Something got in here and killed a few more chickens. These are all the chickens that we have left. 11. Before we had 20 chickens, now we just have 11. I just want to pause and say thank you to High C for sponsoring today's video. High C is an amazing company that makes outdoor footwear for all occasions, whether you can stay warm and stay dry. Our entire family has a pair of High C boots, and it helps us all around the farm in wet or shine, even in winter time with the insulated boots. They are super comfortable, and with all the heavy lifting and chores that we have around the homestead, High C boots have come through all the time. They are long lasting and awesome. If you want a promotion code to save 15%, check our description box below. So the hard takeaway for us is that defensive measures need constant upgrades. We really thought that what was working year one is going to stand true for year two, and that proved to be wrong. And we're realizing that the standard fencing that we were using isn't going to hold up when animals are hungry and bold. So our immediate priority right now is to actually install some high joule electric fencing, because if we're serious about protecting our livestock and growing our own food, we need to get serious about protecting them. So electric fencing is no longer an option, it's a necessity. If you guys have some tips, please share them with me. We've been homesteading officially on this property for 3 years. It's a lot to manage, this 12 acres. It's beautiful. This has been our dream for a long time. We feel called to an agrarian lifestyle. It's something that we truly believe is for the times that we are living in, for our family, for our health, for our spirituality. But this is a lot, and there's nothing that humbles you and builds character more than working out here in the farm on a homestead. But you know, we're moving forward, we're growing, we're doing what we got to do. People have been homesteading since the early 1800s, and they have dealt with worse things than a flock of chickens dying. So I don't want to be dramatic or anything, because honestly, back in those days when your flock died, that means that your family went hungry. That's not the case here. We still have grocery stores full of food and things like that. But we are trying to live a self-sufficient lifestyle. We don't want to rely on a system that is fragile and broken and corrupt. And truly, we've seen how just a simple hiccup in the supply chain can really deter the well-being of your family and your future. So we're really trying our best to grow our own food. So we're learning, and sometimes we learn the hard way, but this is why we're sharing our journey, so that we can be an encouragement to give you the honest path forward. So it wasn't just our chickens. This entire season has been quite weird for us here on the farm. It's like the months of hard work and diligent labor in the garden and in the orchard were just wrecked in a matter of days. And to be totally honest, when it comes to our orchard, that's our fault, that's our bad. Earlier this year, we got so hyper-focused on our blueberries, building our blueberry business, and creating a thriving crop. We completely put the rest of the orchard on a back burner, and we skipped pruning our apples and our stone fruit trees. But when you skip pruning, then the trees get stressed. Couple that with the crazy weather that we've had, the drought, and then the deluge of rain, and the trees just couldn't handle all the irregularities. All of this is a humbling lesson. Homesteading isn't like this picture-perfect cottagecore experience. It's messy, it's exhausting, and sometimes you do everything right, or you run out of time, and then nature just takes you back like 1,000 feet in a flash. And part of moving forward on a farm is knowing when to cut your losses. And that's something that we're doing today on the farm. My husband and I are clearing out our in-ground garden because a lot of our zucchinis and squash are infested with squash beetles and some crazy moth that is become a huge threat and is just destroying our crop. It's hard pulling up plants that we grew from seed that were producing so well, and just to see them die back, it's hard, it sucks. And clearing out what's decayed is the only way to prepare the soil for what comes next. Here's the beauty about this life here, is that right next to all the devastation and the wreckage and the watermelon crop going to the rabbits and all that, right next to it is our thriving tomatoes, and we have harvested baskets and baskets of our Roma and our Cherokee purples and our cherry tomatoes. Like, it is exciting, and we have lots of things that we're going to do with those tomatoes, and there is nothing like biting into a garden fresh tomato. It has nothing on store-bought tomatoes, I tell you. We also have lots and lots of blueberries, and this is always the most exciting time on our farm, is when we're picking our blueberries. We don't have enough to commercially sell them this year. Last year we had plenty. We had them on our farm stand. We're selling to the community like crazy. This year, not so much, but that's okay, because our long-term vision requires a short-term sacrifice. And so we're looking forward to bringing some amazing updates that we're making to our farm to create a thriving business for our family. Hey, Zacchaeus. What you up there reading?
The Bible.
That's beautiful.
Hi. Beautiful secretary. This is chair. Oh, I have one. It's a bummer.
But days like this remind me that we're not truly self-reliant. We are 1,000% reliant on our Creator. We can plant the seeds, we can build the coops, we can sweat in the fields, but God gives the growth. He controls the rain, He controls the sun, He controls even the breath in our lungs. Our job, as we're learning, is to build characters and to be faithful stewards of what He puts in our hands right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on our 12-acre homestead in Alabama. If you're interested in more faith, foraging, and farming, please subscribe to this channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up so that others can see it and be encouraged as well. Things are not always a devastation when God is on our side. We can truly know that all things work together for the good of those who love him. And so this is a setback. We have had many setbacks already this year in our garden, and it also just feels like there's attacks coming on all sides sometimes. But we do not fear, for greater is he that it is in us than he that is in the world. We'll see you in the next video. And I'm telling you, the next video is going to be worth it, guys. Bye.